Hey guys, it is CJ here. I'm re-recording my weekly AF. It had been a while since I've done. I didn't post a full-length video on Monday because what I've been wanting to do, as I just smashed the camera, what I've been wanting to do, and what I think is just easier, is it's easier if I do a recap over the weekend because I get paid on Fridays, sometimes Thursdays. It's easier for me to go out over the weekend and add stuff than it is to add stuff throughout the week. And I think it's just more up to date. Like, generally when I've done a weekly recap, it's because I bought something that Saturday and then I waited until Friday to post about it. Whereas if we do a recap of what we got on a Monday, no, we're going to do it on Tuesdays. So I'm going to do weekly recaps, which is the week before on Tuesday. And we're going to switch openings up on Fridays. So that way, you know, in case like I don't have anything, I can maybe quick find something at a game store or Target or something. So for our first thing, what we're going to do from our weekly thing, I have done a lot of selling, a lot of trading, and a lot of buying. It has been quite a bit of everything. So I don't know how often I've said it, but July 27th, I'm going to be at RipCon in St. Cloud. So some of this is just going to be added there. As the cards go, I'm going to say what they're going to be for. Because we've got this whole stack, and actually in the middle of it is a slabby patty. Which, by the way, if I pick up a slab, I'm calling it a slabby patty. So this is for the binder. This I'm holding on to. Because I think with Generation, well, Celebrations is turning 5 next year. You could call it an investment, but I'm waiting on it. This is for the personal collection. This is for the Surging Sparks binder. This is the Grail card that we picked up this week. This card, the Rose Reshiram from Legendary Treasures, I want to say. I have really wanted it. I would pull it out, but it's LP. That corner looks way worse than like the thing gives it for. But I'm in love with this card. I have loved this card since I have seen it, and I'm really glad I got to add it. This is for the Paldea Evolved binder. This is going to be for the singles binder at the show. Singles binder at the show. I don't know if I have this one in our collection or not. I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to edge on the singles binder. This is for the Twilight Masquerade binder. Show binder. That we need. This is for the show binder. This is for the Vivid Voltage binder. This is for a Fusion Strike binder. This is the singles. This is one of the cards that I picked up for the singles binder. I see a lot of people looking for gold cards, and I'm trying to find any 151 singles that I can get because I know 151's popular. This is one of my favorite cards from Twilight Masquerade. Picked it up. This is for the Twilight Masquerade binder. And then this is one of the only megas I have. I've been kind of wanting to get some cards for the background. I know I've got the Deluxe Bomb, the Cynthia Slab, that. I've been probably wanting to put one right here, right here. I'll have to look and see. But that's for the personal collection. So as you can see, we had done quite a bit. And now we're moving on to our first thing here. Actually, that one can stay there. This is going to be for the display case, as is the Blastoise. This is for the singles binder. This is for the display case. I don't see a ton of people looking for Pokemon Go, but I figured I would take a flyer for it. This is for the display case. This is also for the display case. This is for the personal collection. I think I need that in our Chilling Rain binder. This is for the personal collection. This is for the singles binder. I don't think this is a $10 card, so that's going to go there. These are all... Okay, so we're going to do these three. Singles binder, singles binder, singles binder. This is going in the display. So my rule of thumb, anything that is $10 or anything that is $1 to $9 is going to go in the singles binder. Anything that is 10 or more is going to go in the display case. That's going in the binder. I don't know the value of Rayhan off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that's a binder card. Electro is also a binder card. We're going to get here to a couple of heavy hitters. Oh, there's a piece of metal here from my pack opening. I don't know which one. Excuse me, guys. I'm recording this at like 2:15 in the morning on Wednesday. I know I'm dropping this one on Wednesday. The next one will be on Tuesday. I was having some technical issues. I just couldn't get my phone transfer to work. So I'm glad that it is working now. So this is for our display binder. And then this one is also for the display binder. This is going for like 37-ish. This is going for 42. What I'm probably going to do is... So actually, while I do that, I'm actually going to grab a card that I know I have extra of that I'm going to try to vend. Just to kind of explain how pricing goes. Actually, you know what? I have two of these, but we're going to use this one for an example. So kind of the way I'm going to do it. So the way TCG Player has it. So I got this card as a PSA 9 slab. Or one of my Charizards was a PSA 9 slab. So I cracked it. I think I was in it for 150. And it's now at 202 raw. What I'm going to do. So the way I price things. If it's like. Let's say it's 202.16. I'm going to price it at 205. Actually, I'm going to price it at 210, but I'm willing to take 200 for it. Like I'm pricing it to a point where like it might be slightly above market. It might be like rounding up to like 205, 210, but like I do have a bottom that I'm willing to take for it. Just because like if you look at TCG Player, that is a market selling that also includes lightly played, damaged, and moderately played. So a near mint card like this. Now, I haven't fully looked through the listings. I'll probably drop that down here. But if market's going for 202 and that includes damaged and LP stuff, I'm probably going to list it at 210 and go from there. But that's just how my pricing works. Another card that we added. Actually, I'm going to double check if it's in this stack. So anyways, as we were talking about the Glaceon and Leafeon, it is in this stack. Okay, cool. So this is going for, I think, 37. I'm probably going to list it at 40. I think this is going for 43. I'm probably going to list it at 45 or 50, and then we're going to go from there. This is going in the display, as is this. This is also going in the display. I got quite a few. This is going in the binder. This is going in the binder. This one, I got a PSA 9 Iron Crown for 35. Raw's going for 41-ish, 42. I think I'm going to list it at 45. Lowest I'll take is 40. I know it's making $5, but it's a prismatic SIR. Can probably sell. That's going in the binder. I think it's under 10. This is going in the binder. This is actually one of the singles we need for our Scarlet Violet binder, and this Tropius is as well. This Zorora is also, I think this is, no, I just need the Duskull now. But then this is going in the display. This is one of my favorite cards. Probably my favorite card actually from Scarlet Violet base. And then the last card we're entering is my favorite card from the Galarian Gallery. Or one of them. I want this card in a PSA 10 for my personal collection. But those are all the singles that I added this week that either in some way, shape, or form are going in our collection or that I'm going to sell. And then I added my chase card from Paldean Fates. Now I know I have the Bubble Mew. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go get him. Look, it's our son. He's very cute. He's adorable with all the derpy Pokemon. He is the chase card of Paldean Fates. But my personal chase card that I want, I was able to get in a 10. Our Slabby Patty is the Gardevoir Special Illustration Rare in a PSA 10. I got this for 160-ish after working out on a deal with a couple of buddies. But this is, it's nice to get, you know, there's the chase card and then there's your personal chase card. This was the card that I have always wanted from this set. I'm not complaining. that I have Bubble Mew and then I got him, but this is the card that I really wanted, and I'm really glad it's in a 10. Anyways, thanks guys for following along with our weekly roundup. Behind the rips, what we're adding for this weekly collection. This Friday, because I'm posting this on Wednesday, will be a prismatic. I'll see whether or not we do a weekly recap. There might be a little, there might be nothing, but for sure there's going to be actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off and have all the cards I'm going to have in my display case. I'm not going to show the singles binder because that's everything 10 or less, but I'm going to show off all my cards that I'm going to have in the display case for the show that I have that week on Sunday, because I don't foresee me adding a ton of cards. And then the rip after that, I'll have to look and see. It might be a Destined Rivals one. I'm like 4 rips in advance, 4 or 5 openings, because I've got shows coming up, and if I pull a really cool single or I pull a card worth grading to add, I just want to stay on top and ahead of it. But I'll see you guys on Friday for Prismatic, and then I will see you guys next week, and we'll talk about our show in St. Cloud. Everybody have a good one. Thanks for following along.